up and then
Why do they have some bad reviews out there? I've
they
not
got
checked.
they got like 2.5. They got one of them that's 18. That's 18 reviews, but that's like a little distant. But if you look at several of them, they just don't have the best reviews. But I think that they're going to I believe they would improve it. One thing I was listening to one of their meetings, and what they were doing is now that they have to have the three with an order with the mentor and the certifications. So I guess now it'll be more regulated, so they don't start making crazy offers to try to close a deal. Because people would say, "Oh, they offered this, they offered that." So then, I'm sure people were giving negative reviews. But
Okay, I'm really confused on what are you looking? What are you talking about? Are you talking about build or are you talking about
oh,
um?
Freedom for no, okay, now I was talking about Freedom Forever, the
So
solar
forever,
installation company.
one
Yeah.
site? Do they have one site, or is it all the guys out there that are saying they're with Freedom Forever getting reviews?
No, okay. So no, I looked at they had several areas that they had reviews, several websites where they had reviews. One of them was like for example, over 200 reviews. They had an average of 2.5 stars.
Okay.
But um, like I said, I was listening to Wrangle, and Wrangle mentioned it, and he said, "Hey, that's fine. We have this other guy getting reviews, but now we're putting more certification, and because people are making crazy offers, so I could see the negative reviews coming along. But I'm sure they're on top of it, and they're gonna, especially now with everything that's happening. And I say that because I have my brother. You know, he's got a construction company, and he's got 5-star reviews, almost 200, right? So, and I know the effort it takes to uh, keep 5-star reviews for Google. So to me, that's important. I look at that. But you know, Freedom Forever, they're a strong
Important to
company.
me too. That's important to me too. I'm going to look into that, to tell you the truth. I'm going to look into it right away.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's on.
But yeah, overall, I mean, I think you know the company's been around. They know what they're doing, and I guess this is some growing pains, but I'm sure they're. Sounds interesting to me. I like solar. I wanted to get involved in solar before, but I didn't.
Okay, well, let's talk about you. What
Mm.
do you have any kind of plans? What have you thought about doing? Have you and Craig had any conversations back and forth about a strategy of any kind to get you up and running?
Yeah, we spoke, but we haven't really spoke as much. And the reason is I was just coming back from working construction for about 3 weeks. Sometimes I mean I'm just beat. But right now, yeah, actually I want to talk with Craig today actually about more about a plan. Craig, maybe using the SEO things that the internet marketing, um, maybe creating videos. I mean something I could definitely talk with Craig about.
Okay, let's talk about this, Sergio. What you just described here, to a certain extent, is you're thinking about doing your business, a little bit of your business online. That's the goal or the plan that you're trying to put together.
I'll look. Yeah, I'll look into it. Definitely online. Maybe making a website, making it automated, where the individual who wants to get a quote for solar or find out more, there could be some type of a funnel where they could
Okay,
click, press, leave their
so you're
info.
a marketer. So you're thinking from a marketing standpoint, like Craig. Am I correct?
Yeah, but also I think you know also passing giving flyers or giving it to my people who I see in construction, and just have definitely have a card and flyer there because these guys may you know want to definitely more solar. Um,
Typical marketing guys that are communicating the way you're communicating with me right now. That's going to take like 2 months to kind of put together. What can you and I do over the course of the next 3 weeks? What can we do to make you money at this deal and make me money and make Craig money this coming month, starting April 1st? That's what I'd like to do. Are
Well,
you interested in making money in April, or are you more interested in putting a plan together that's a little bit more cohesive for you to go into the future? I mean, what is your thought about that? I'd like to get you started now. What is your thought?
yeah, that sounds fine. I think one thing, like Craig mentioned, the Facebook group, reaching out to those in the Facebook group who are contractors. Spoke with Craig, says I could reach out to the Spanish speaking people. And I'm not exactly sure which would be the best approach, or how do I, uh, yeah, sure. What would be the best approach to reach out to people in the Facebook group?
Will you
Or
let me help with that? Can I be somebody that helps you guys with that, working on figuring out the best approach and the strategy?
yeah, we're here to get input.
So let me ask you this. Do you have any chance you have a list of maybe 5 or 6 people that we can contact right away, say this coming week, that we might be able to either get them on into the opportunity meeting, or to even get their electric bill to do a without having to talk to them about doing solar? I'm interested in getting electric bills for you and getting you your 3 sales right off the bat. Are you interested in selling solar, or are you interested in building the business, or both?
I'm looking at both, but probably solar. I'm looking at both, and the reason is because sometimes some situation I saw where network marketing, they build a group and it falls apart. I saw it with Mona V and these others. So I'm in the uh I'm on the borderline. But as I was listening more to the comp plan, and solar panels is a solid product, a solid service, right? That
Absolutely. Let's discuss this. Look at, you just made a comment about Monavi and network marketing companies. You said that sometimes you build a group and then all of a sudden you see it fall apart. I will totally agree with you on that, about that. Okay. A lot of the times, the reason those companies fall apart is because people get tired of buying and using the products. There's all kinds of different reasons why it happens. That doesn't look like that's what's going to take place in the solar industry. Okay. It doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. But here's the deal. Let's take and rip out of our heads the fact that there's a real, let's pretend let's pretend that we're going to lose this business in 5 years. Let's just say to each other that we believe that there's a 5-year run that will take place with the company, and we're not looking to make it, to see it go more than 5 years. Let's pretend that we don't believe it'll happen in 5 years. Okay, that it'll last for 5 years. The question then would be, are you willing to invest 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months of your time in the very beginning to reap incredible benefits for the next 4.5 years?
um
I mean,
yeah,
would you?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so now
yeah.
let's talk about, the answer is yes. Tell me what kind of money that it is that you need to make. What kind of money are you looking at that I can use as a goal for you? How much money would you like to make out of this deal if you could? And I want you to be like realistic. Don't give me $1 million a month deal. I want you to think about your family, the time that you would put into it, everything that it would take in order for you to make what it is that you want to make. Give me an idea.
And listen, starting off with one deal at $7,000 a month, right? That's a good start. And
seven thousand
yeah,
dollars a month is only one sale. That's not where
yeah,
you're at
yeah,
right. You can't make $1,000 in your first month. You've got to qualify.
yeah. You got to qualify. Look, sure, I'll be interested in making $7,000 to $10,000 the first starting off,
Okay, so I
and
can
grow
look,
from there.
I could absolutely, but if I helped you get $10,000 a month over the course of the next 90 days, that would be something that you'd enjoy, that you'd like my help on. Agreed?
Yeah, yeah, that would be good. Sure.
How can you get me 5 electric bills over the weekend? Can you get me 5 electric bills this weekend?
Okay, here's the thing. Right now, okay, look, regarding talking to someone who I may know about the opportunity, and
I don't
just I'm
want
saying it because of
you
past experience, or even it's not something that I want to do at this time. I don't want to contact a uh, an individual who I may know. If I would do it, it would go through people who I don't know, and those are just for reasons. Those are my reasons. Regarding having a solar, what's this thing called? A bill for the electric. No, I can't provide it right now. It's something that I would have to start doing. Something that I would have to start. Um,
So you don't have five friends. You don't have five friends that you can call up on the telephone and let them know that you've started, that you're going to start building a solar business and that you would like to practice on them. You would like to know if they would be willing to give you their electric bill so that you could do a feasibility study on their home. They have no obligation to purchase anything. All you want to do is do a practice presentation for them. Are you telling me you don't have five people that you could do that with?
no, I do have five people. I do have five friends, but at this time, I don't want to reach out to them.
Can you
I'd
tell me?
rather go do it myself because um,
Be honest with me. Tell me why,
yeah,
man. Honest.
no, because of course, we're all older individuals. It's not the first time that we probably reached out to someone with some type of a business idea or plan or some type of MLM marketing, right? So I don't want to reach out to them, but that's my decision, right?
That's
I'd rather go and meet out, start something from new. Now, as I progress, let's say I progress and they see it, then that's something different, right? But
no, that no,
yeah,
that's down the road,
down the
sir.
road, yeah, I don't want to reach out to
I
family
don't give a
members or
crap
friends
about
at
down
this
the road
time.
with you. I don't
Yeah,
care about down the road right now with you. I want
yeah,
you to. I need to get $7,000 in your hand
yeah.
next month. That's what I'm trying to do.
I
So
have to
here's my
get some
question.
new. I got to get new people. But at this time, I'm
Okay,
not going to reach out to family or friends.
okay, so let me ask you this. Would you allow me to reach out to them on your behalf? Would you let me reach out to those people and say, I got your name from Sergio. Sergio said that there's a chance that you might be willing to help. Can I say that to your friends? Yes or no?
Uh, David, not at the time. Like right
Okay,
now,
that's
probably
all I
with things
needed to
in my
know.
head, it goes above my. Things are
Dude,
just
that's all
going
I need
above my
to know.
head. So yeah, I
That's
don't
all
want
I
to reach out
need
to
to know.
them now.
Yeah, okay, that's all I
Not
need
not
to
for not now, not today. Put it that
know.
way. Who knows?
Okay,
Who
so
knows
how are
what
you
next
gonna make
week?
money?
Yeah.
How are you gonna make money? If we can't do it the way if we can't do it the way I just suggested, if you don't have the faith in me to talk to your people, that's okay. I don't mind. I'm very happy that you said no, not right now. So now the ball goes back into your court and you've just let me off the hook. I appreciate that because I take full responsibility for helping you to make money. So my question now is, what do you want me to do for you over the next 30 days to help put $1,000 in your pocket at least during the month of April? That's the question. It's the only question I have. What do I do to help you to get there? How do you want me to lead you to the $1,000?
Well, look, I see that. You look. I see myself. I just got to start making some flyers, some cards. Start reaching out to talk with Craig, what he mentioned his Facebook group. We could get some marketing materials to show them. I looked at some of the marketing materials on the Build platform. Maybe, and I have to look at it probably better. It's a little general, um, but yeah, just some type of marketing materials. Where can I get the flyers? Well, we could make the flyers, but if they already have them made, and I think they do have them already in the platform. So I guess I just have to start making flyers, posting them out, make some business cards. So when I meet individuals who are sales and construction material or realtors, I could give them the card or maybe a link.
Okay, so your way of going about doing it just so I can clarify, your way about doing it is going to be that you would like to hand out flyers and business cards uh, when and if you talk to people about solar or the opportunity. Is that clear so far?
One of them. Yeah.
Okay, but that seems to be the main objective as it stands right now. Would you say it's the main objective, or is there another way that you're going to do it? Is there more than one way?
Yeah. Well, the other way is I was talking with Greg regarding a Facebook group that we have in contact with other contractors. And I
So,
could be reaching out to the Spanish speaking contractors.
okay, so if you were to reach out, if Craig was to allow you to go into that group and communicate with Spanish speaking contractors, give me an example of what you would say to them. Share with me like what you would say to pretend I'm one of the Spanish guys in your, you'd have to speak to me in English because I'd have no idea
Sure.
what you're Spanish, but what would you be saying to me? How are you going to, what are you going to do?
And with that, I wasn't exactly sure. That's why I started watching the videos. I started reading more of the comp plan, learning more about Freedom Forever. Encore is the my understanding. Encore is the company that um, makes the actual solar panels, the materials. Uh, so I want to know a little bit more about the company, which I started finding out more, going to the meeting, listening to the tapes, because they'll ask me questions, and I don't want to be fumbling. And I'm not exactly sure what to say. Um, okay, what is the best way? Okay,
So when you
send
call
out a
these guys
direct
on the phone,
message.
when you guys do get on the phone going into the group, what is the goal going to be? Are you guys looking for solar sales or are you looking for recruits?
Look, right now for myself, I would do direct sales. Sometimes with these guys, you try to talk to them about network marketing. It's just with the network marketing that's just another something else that you need to explain, help them to understand, and you may lose them. So I'd rather with the direct sales for the solar, have them sell. I mean, that's something that they understand. They understand what solar panels are.
So you don't feel that it would be in your best interest to let me be the person that speaks to these guys. You set the appointment, let me speak to them. You feel that you want to do the job rather than me do the job. Totally all right if you think that.
No, hey, listen. Uh, Now, like I said, when it comes, for example, family or friends, but these individuals who are that I could reach out to the contractors, you could do a better job, and I'll listen on the phone. That's fine. Some of them they speak Spanish, and some of them they speak English too,
Sure,
and some of them
absolutely,
speak
yeah,
broken English. So I
absolutely.
mean,
No, I get
I mean, they could, yeah,
it. Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it.
With them, you could talk to. With them, then I could, yeah. I think that, yeah. So I mean, you probably have the best spiel. I guess, like I said, right now, just being some of these guys, they're tired, they're busy, they just got out of work. Sometimes you
Okay,
even
look
give
at
them leads.
Sergio.
Yeah.
I don't listen to anybody talk to me about being tired, just getting out of work, all that bullshit. I don't listen to that at all. I
Okay.
don't listen to people like that. I listen to people based on what their dreams, goals, and desires are. That's what I pay attention to, and I focus on that, and I help people achieve those goals, dreams, and desires. That's
Sure.
my ultimate goal. So here's what I want to say to you. Is there any chance that you can get me that you would be willing? I don't care how you do it. I want 2 electric bills by the end of the week next week. Can you do that? Let's get you your 3 deals. I need to get you your 3 deals. That's what I need. I need you to get 3 deals. Once you get 3 deals, then I've got you in the $3,500 category.
Yeah. Listen, I could start reaching. Like I said, I could start reaching out to. Well, no, no, actually, that
I don't care
Facebook
who
group
you
is more
reach out to. Just send it
contractors,
to me to get. I don't care who you reach out to. You're not gonna
right?
look at. I trust you, man. I know that you're not gonna give me name one. You have no intention of giving me a name or a number of anybody you know. I understand that. I've worked with guys like you thousands of times. You want to do it yourself. You're protecting your client base. I love it. I love that strategy. But here's the deal. I need to get you 3 deals to get you so that you can make a $3,500 commission. Okay, that's my goal. I had to make a goal about you. That's the one I chose to make. Now you have to make a goal about your own business and about how you run it. But I will always come to you and say, Sergio, let's get the 3. Let's get the 3. Let's get the 3. Once you have the 3, then I'm going to say, Sergio, can you close this deal for me? Can you help me close this deal? Can you help me close this deal? Because all I'm going to do, man, is go get electric bills. I don't care about anything else. I'm getting electric bills and teaching people to get to the solar position where they can sell and make money. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you're the guy that can speak Spanish to my team, to the team, and speak Spanish and close deals, then you're the guy that's going to get my Spanish speaking electric bills. That's what I can promise to you. Is that fair enough?
Yeah. Uh, And look, and just to confirm, David, regarding selling, right? Go, talking with the homeowners,
Yeah.
at the end, sure, trying to, once you become full fledged, trying to get to 7,000. But to me, even building the 3,500, split it in half is good. Because no, you got to talk with them, you got to try to close, then you got to maintain a relationship with them. And it takes time, going there, talking to them at their house for 2 hours, 3 hours. Uh,
We don't do that, Sergio. We talk over Zoom. We will never go into somebody's home. We're not talking to anybody for 2 hours. It's a 45-minute presentation. I'm in, I'm out, it's over. That fast.
okay.
Nobody's going to anybody's house.
Good. And look, and David, at this moment right now, I don't know exactly who to get, where to get a electric bill, but I
I
still
know
have
right
that in
where to
my
get them.
mind, and I could start now
I know where to get them.
searching.
I know where to get the electric bill. I know exactly how to get 5 electric bills for you. I know how to
Sure,
get 5
something new.
electric bills right now, but you're not willing to go do that at this point. And that's
Yeah,
fine.
something.
That's fine. You're not willing right now to ask friends, neighbors, and relatives to give you electric bills so that you can practice on them. You're not willing to do that part. So you're at the point where you're either going to knock on doors and cold market to somebody, or you're going to try to dip into Craig's account, his contractor's account, or you're going to meet with coworkers and stuff like that. Whatever method that you choose is fine with me, but you need to know you already have the electric bills at your disposal if you choose to ask for them from friends, neighbors, and relatives. You do have that. Everybody does. It's the way the world works. Everybody has that. But I respect what you're saying. So you got to do it whatever way you want. My goal, again, I'm not going to give up my goal. My goal is to get you 3 deals in the month of April, and that's what I'm going to help you. That's what I want you to help me with. I don't care how you do it. Go find electric bills. That's what you do. If I get with Craig and I teach, and Craig tells me, "Hey, Sergio and I are going to go knocking door to door," I'll give you the door knocking script. If you say to Craig you want to dip into the contractors group and talk to people, I'll help you with the script. I'll talk to the people. I'll do a few of them so you can listen to it, whatever way you want to go about doing it. But I want to work for you for the month of April to get you the 3 deals. That's my commitment to you.
Okay.
That
Oh, and
means
you
this
said that
conversation
everything is on. They're all on Google Meetings when they make the presentation
on
and
Zoom.
sell the deal over the phone. I mean, the
That's correct.
Zoom,
Yes.
and then the payments and everything's arranged through. Okay, that's fine.
Absolutely. Everything is done electronically. There's no there we're the only people that are going to go out to the house is Freedom Forever. They're going to go out to the house, do the site survey, do the measurements, check the roof, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to talk to them. We're going to do the appointment, talk to them, then once the site survey is completed, we're going to share again with the client. You don't have to be involved with that. The mentor will deal with it. They'll get the client to sign off on it. As soon as the client signs off on it, the M1 commission is paid out. As soon as the project is scheduled, and the project is finished, the M2 is paid out. As soon as the electric company flips the switch for the operation to start, the final payment is made, M3. My goal is to get through that process within a 45 to 60 day period of time. And look at, man, I'm a garanimal, okay? I'm a garanimal. I don't let go. I don't let go. You are a strong player. I just have to be able, I got to figure out how I'm going to work with you, okay? Because you're somebody, I love you, brother. I hope you take this the right way. I love you, brother. I know that it's going to be very difficult for you to work with me because I'm one demanding son of a bitch. I really am. I am a hard ass guy when it comes to making this kind of money with guys like you and Craig. And you can ask Craig. I don't fool around. I start early in the morning and I go till early in the morning before I go to bed. I am on the phone talking to everybody. There's 450 people on my team already. And I'm doing this with everybody. And I've only been doing it for 6 weeks. That's it. I'm going after electric bills like crazy. That's the business. Get the bill, do the feasibility study, get out. Electric bill feasibility study, get out. Electric bill feasibility study, get out. That's all it is. And we can make a fortune, Sergio. We can make a fortune. Have you ever made $25,000 in a month? Ever?
I'm just a working guy, man.
Okay, so $25,000 in a month for you would make your wife ecstatic. Am I right?
She'll be happy. Sure.
Happy? So what
Very
makes her
happy.
ecstatic?
Very
Do I have to
happy.
get
But I'm
50K
not
to make her
married, but very
ecstatic?
happy. My
Oh, you're not
girlfriend, she'll
married?
be happy. Very happy.
Oh, well, okay, then a girlfriend, now a wife would be ecstatic at 25,000. A girlfriend is more like 50 to 100,000. Okay, that's expensive. Girlfriends are
Sure.
expensive. Okay, very expensive. Wives are not really all that expensive. Wives, when you're married, you're on board, and a lot of times you can create synergy and partnerships and grow together and learn to grow it together. That's a great way to be. But a
David, if
girlfriend,
I could step in and just say something, Sergio, I understand your pain, brother. I know what you're feeling. I know what you're going through. And being new to this somewhat myself, I totally get where you're coming at. Um, I'm under the opinion as, you know what, everything deserves a chance. And when I look at this platform and when I look at the potential is undeniable. It really is. I mean, when you look at it and break it down compared to other industries, it's just undeniable. And I feel like I owe it to myself to give it my all and give it a good shot. And at least I can say I tried. You know what I'm saying? Give myself a chance, put myself out there and try to make it work. And if it doesn't, then I can put my head on my pillow at night and say, you know what? I gave it a chance. It wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't for me. But with this potential, I mean, this potential is amazing. It's truly amazing. So if you can get past that mindset, which I understand where you're at, I've been there before. If you can get past that mindset and just say, listen, what have I got to lose? I mean, I've got so much to gain, and what have I got to lose? And just press forward. Just give it the month of April. And you know what? If the month of April doesn't go good for you, then respectfully say, David, you know what? I tried. I gave it my all. I think it deserves, in my
Sergio's
opinion,
already
a month of your time.
Sergio's already a consultant with us. He's already in the business. What I'm trying to do with him today is I want to get him his first $1,000. I want to get him his 3 deals so
Yeah.
I can get him to the consultant level.
Because once
So
he gets that taste,
right.
then
Yeah. And like I said before, I like the part of the solar because it's easy to explain for direct sales. And I think once things starts taking off regarding building, networking, that I guess that'll just take off by itself. But yeah, I think I could talk with Craig and see, if I could, I'm sure Craig's doing it already, but yeah, I will talk with Craig after this meeting and see if we could see what we can do to get a electric bills.
That's right. 5 of them. Let's try to get 5 of them in the month of April. Okay,
Mhm.
guys, I'm going to work right now with Pam and Rebecca. Craig, you and Sergio touch base, figure out a plan. And look, Tuesday night, I'm going to go over the presentation. Sergio, I've got you in all the groups already. I've got you in the Solar Network group, and I've got you in the Solar Proposal group. And Craig, if he needs a website, you should use your Go High Level account. You should get him set up and clone the site and get it to him. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
you offer to help with the strategy of approaching these guys, and like I've been sending a lot of different messages with not much luck. I guess I'll resort to starting to send the link. I'll try that next, and like I'll build one for Sergio. So, all right, thanks.
All right, Sergio, I appreciate you taking the time to be on the call with me.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very
Thank you.
It was
Yeah,
nice
hey,
meeting
what's your
you.
girlfriend's
Thanks,
name?
everyone.
What's your girlfriend's name? What's her name?
Tanya,
Tanya? Okay, very good. Sergio and Tanya. You have a nice weekend.
you're welcome. Tammy?
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks,
Bye.
man.
Bye.
Okay, excellent. Rebecca, I've got everything done for you. The website, I've got the website completed. Let's see what the name of your website is. Oh, I think that if you type into the I'll put it in the WhatsApp chat here, or I'll
Let
put
me
it in
ask
the.
you, do you like to
Yes.
go by Becky or do you like to go by Rebecca now? Of
Oh,
course,
I
I
don't
know
care.
you as Becky, but how do you like to be referred to?
Either. It,
No
if the one
preference.
half doesn't the other. I'm okay
Yeah.
either. Usually in business with my business, everything started out because all of the official names on all the documents, everything had to be Rebecca. But
Got it.
and so a lot of my profiles are Rebecca that were started after my business because of that. But I'm okay with either.
Okay.
No
Okay.
offense to either.
Well, I'll call you Rebecca. That way, it's just want to make sure that
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I did get a new computer set up, so I had to get my my shocks all working, and so I think I got everything functioning now properly. I'm dealing with a lot this week on the sale of my business. The new owner is in default right now, and he's kind of pissed that I'm going after him. I don't know what he expects.
yeah.
But so I've been with attorneys most of the week, so it's been a fun, interesting week to be back in good old Ohio. I
Yeah.
leave next week to go back to Aruba, so
Oh, nice. I'm gonna be packing my bags and going with you. I fly free. I don't know if you know that or not.
you're what?
I fly free
Do you? Why?
because I used to work for the airlines.
Oh
I
my!
used to work for Continental.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
David, I have a question for you. My sister just sent me her electric bill and it's
Okay.
in paper form. Can I use that or do I need it electronic? Because she doesn't have electronic.
You just take a picture of it and turn it.
She did. She handed me a picture and so she did send me her electric bill.
Okay, I'm confused. Is it a picture do you have in your hand, or is it a digital picture?
No, she put it on the counter and she snapped a picture of it and then she sent it to me on my phone.
And does you have all the pages?
Yes.
Then it's digital.
Okay. All right. Well, I just didn't know if it had to be an online copy.
Just hang on to it, and I'll walk you through it. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out what the name of what was Rebecca's solar ID? BRETZNES or NESS?
2 S's.
So did I spell it right? BRETZNESS.
Yep.
I
That
hit
just was my Instagram account name, and that's what came up when I did it. So I clicked on it.
waiting to see if it's going to populate here. I'm wondering why it's not populating. San Francisco. Let's do it in Atlanta. It's still spinning.
All right, I'm getting used to this new computer setup too, so I
Me
gotta. Okay, so you sent me. I think you sent it to me in an email, but I don't think you sent me any link. You just sent me.
Well, if you log in, if you log into app dot, I'm going to give it to you in the chat.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get back to that screen.
Put that link in, and then it should pop up, and you would put in your.
app dot.
It's in. Look in the chat. It's in the chat. I sent it to you.
Okay.
app
All right.
dot rentalleadpro.com.
I tried to figure it out with a Mac and I couldn't. I'm going to get on the phone with Apple and see if they can help me and see what setting is for that.
I have all Macs also, so
Okay.
that's what.
Okay, you'll have
That's a
to
little-
tell me if you get it figured out because I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, so what are you talking about? That you can't take this at that at dot
For the-
rental lead pro and
For
put
the
it in.
any lead.
No, that's
um,
any desk. That's
Oh,
called
any desk? Yeah, it stops it, and I would imagine it's probably some kind of
Yeah,
firewall or some kind
a
of
setting.
something that's some kind of setting. So if I get on the phone with Apple, they should be able to get that worked out.
You said you put it in our WhatsApp chat?
No, I put it in the Google chat, in the Google Meet chat.
This meeting, yeah.
Okay.
And just so you know, David, I have Darlene standing by after we get done with this meeting, if you're open. And she is interested in possibly engaging her husband to help. Her husband said, hey, if you're doing this and it's that good, I think I want to know a little bit more about it too.
Okay, that's cool.
And I should almost have my 5 electric bills. I have my sister's, I have Christina's, I have Brian who said he would, Jonathan who said he would, and my friend Paul. So that if everyone gives them to me, I should have at least 5.
There's
Coming.
no ifs. You got to get them.
Well,
I
got a
think I got it.
commitment, now I
Rental
just
Lead
have to wait.
Pro.
Okay, so are you, if you would, do you know how to share your screen? Go down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see the red telephone, and then go 2 icons over, 3 icons over. Put your mouse on the square with the ace of spades in it, and hold your mouse. You'll see it says present now, and click entire screen and share your screen. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let me see. I don't have that.
On your on the WhatsApp?
No, we're not on WhatsApp, guys. We're on
Or not
Google.
on WhatsApp, not on WhatsApp, on Google Meet, I meant to say.
How do I share this screen on this new thing?
So at the very bottom, do you see the hand?
She's talking to somebody, Pamela. Oh, I thought she's talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
I would need to share my screen.
Yeah, if you see the hand, it's one to the left with the little arrow with the thing that goes straight up. That's what you hit.
Can't share your screen. Sorry, an error has occurred when screen sharing.
Okay, so that means
Why?
that
So whoever started the meeting
Whoever started the meeting is the person that has the ability to share.
Oh, you have to give her permission.
I already, she has
and they
permission.
have to give authorization to
He gave
everybody
permission.
else. Okay.
Okay, so now this again.
No.
Still not letting me. He said he gave me permission.
What's the young lady's name?
My daughter Bailey.
Bailey, can you do me a favor? Do you know how to do downloads and get things onto a desktop, right?
Can you hear him?
No, I cannot.
What I wanted her to do is I want her to download AnyDesk.
He wants you to
AnyDesk.
download.
Go to downloadanydesk.com.
Downloadanydesk.com.
Any desk.
AnyDesk.com.
Please go.
No, Safari.
Oh, unless it's an app.
Is that an app or just a website?
It's an app.
It's an app.
Execute the app so that it pops up on the screen.
Download.
And give us an there you go. Download it from Mac if that's a Mac you're using.
And you said it's download any app?
AnyDesk.
AnyDesk.
Download AnyDesk.
Maybe it's not.
I'm gonna try to see if I can figure it out too, because I'm missing something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna right now I'm on with the chat assistant, so let me see if she can help us.
Okay. Download AnyDesk didn't come up with anything. So is
No,
it's here.
don't
Let
type
me
I
if
got
I
it.
go to the
here. Let me give you the
You don't
link.
type AnyDesk. You type. I mean, you don't type in download. You type in
There we go.
AnyDesk.com. There's
I
the
put
link. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's the link. I just can't figure out how to get it.
Desk.com.
Okay, there. Okay, so now can you hear it?
Okay, do you want to download AnyDesk?
Yes. Okay, do you have my speaker on? Because I can't hear it.
No, because you put your headphones on.
I no, I turned them off. They're off.
You should.
What's the volume's down on us? I don't think it is though.
Either way. Either way.
Ladies, I'm going to run to the rescue.
Okay.
Okay, AnyDesk.
Okay, so it's downloaded.
The part that I'm missing is where it says invite. Oh, maybe window can be found.
You look over.
I'm almost positive it's a permissions thing.
So it said it already downloaded,
Mine did too.
and it's not giving me anything.
I need to get
I'm gonna try it down.
better with all this because
So. Just didn't want to go. Never had an issue like this come up. Download.
that's twice that.
Yeah. I did it, but I was thinking, what? It's usually what it's supposed to do. So.
If you hit that drop down, does it say anything? Oh, it's a duplicate. We can get rid of the duplicate, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep folding it down. Mhm. Right, so I got this pop up for Steve. Yeah. It's the same thing. Still. Dark mode, is that doesn't matter something? Should we ask the chat? I don't know. But if he's giving us permission, then we should be able to do it on there without this.
Yeah, what is this?
Google Meets.
Okay, did you guys get it?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link. It is a privacy thing. So I just sent you the link, and I did a Google search on how to do it for a Mac, and that is a quick review. And so I think we almost got it, David. Hold on just a second. Privacy and security. Full disk access. Plus use password. Applications. AnyDesk. Open.
We have to get off.
Reopen.
You must have.
There you go. You need to. I'll go check something. Maybe go back. Maybe go back to school. Oh my, the internet's weird in here. Always. So, let me tell you.
Another one.
Okay. Downloads. Application, keep path.
Your first step is to go to anydesk.com, and then up here in the top right corner, on downloads, and make sure we've got macOS selected, and then you're going to go download now. The file's about 10.2 megabytes. The file's downloading. Minimize your browser, and then you want to open your downloads folder, which is down here. So click on that. We've got downloads open in fine.
So wait a minute, do it on the original one and we'll get rid of those two. Yeah.
Well, the beauty of this is by the time we get done, we'll have this worked out for for future
Yeah.
Mac users.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. This
Finder, and then you've got any desk. Double click on any desk, and then drag any desk into applique.
Okay, this time I delete this one.
David, where I'm stuck, because I did go into permissions, where I'm stuck is to find that pop-up that gave me the choice to give permissions, that button that I said that I did reset and you told me not to.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get that back up? Do you have any idea?
Not really.
Okay. Because I went through and it's telling me to do that. I just don't see where. Register account. Any desk. Preferences. Access permissions. Unlock.
First, it needs to go to edit this, and then it was click on downloads.
Permissions profile.
Make sure you've got
Screen
macOS selected,
sharing.
and then you go to download now.
Access.
Evidence. Start downloading. Minimize your browser. And then you want to open your downloads folder, which is down here. So click on that. You've got downloads open in Finder. And then you've got any deck.
Okay. Permissions profile. Some access.
How are we doing on Rebecca's side?
I'm trying to do the same thing Pam's doing.
What's
Yeah.
he doing? So is it not letting any desk come onto your computer?
Correct. It must be a Mac thing.
Yeah.
Right, I agree.
But I think, because if I go to any desk, after I went to downloads, it says go to applications. And then you go to the top that says any desk. And then you go to preferences. But that share, that invite is not there.
Oh, is there a 9-digit number that's showing up? Are you on that page?
There is.
There's a 9-digit number, but there's no invite.
Right.
Okay, so hold on, let me ask ChatGPT.
Launch their desktop on session.
Why aren't you doing this in Safari? Because you need,
Remove all.
if you look at the video, this guy is doing it wrong.
Okay.
If you look at the video. See, so hold on. We're doing Mac. See, that's the thing, we're doing Mac. But this is technically considered an iOS because it's an iPad and Mac. Mac is just a laptop. So let's go here. And it should show the app. There we go. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Okay. I think it's back here. 2, 3, 1, 8. Password, so then go to Apple. What did happen?
iCloud or
Just apple.com. And then click on that. Like, yeah, yep. There we go. Okay,
I
we
don't know
got
what-
it.
You
We
did?
got it downloaded. And so right now it's just downloading.
Okay. Then you're gonna move that into, you're gonna take, once it's downloaded, you're gonna go to your downloads folder.
It's actually, so like, since she's on an iPad, it's an actual app in the App Store.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Have you already, is the app already on the machine? And have you
Yes. Yep.
executed the app? So if you've executed the app, what you should see on your screen right now is the 9-digit address at the top in red, at the top of the screen in red. Are there 9 digits there?
Yes, they're there. Yep.
Next to the 9 digits, is there an invite button?
There is not. There's like 4 dots.
There's 3 little dots. Click on those little dots and tell me what it says.
This is
choose
what my-
alias, copy address, or send invitation.
Okay, send the invitation.
Oh, you have that much? I don't even have that much.
Send invitation, please. Is it asking where to send the invitation?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so here. Copy.
Which one?
Write this number down, 633.
Okay, wait.
Here, 1 second.
633.
328
Okay.
025. And then
Okay, it's
send the invitation.
Okay. Okay, you're doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do need to go to Pam. Where's Pam?
She usually talks to me in text. Okay, do this first, and then we'll get that to her. She's in text. Okay,
Okay.
send invitation.
Remote. So enter remote.
No, remote address or send invitation.
Your
Send invitation.
Yeah. So there, and then send invitation. And then when we hit send invitation, then I have to do something over either a text or email.
That's the
Oh,
only
it's
option it's giving
Okay,
us.
so what it's doing is it's telling you where to send it.
Yes.
It's asking you where to send it. Oh,
Yep.
that's strange. Okay, so Mac doesn't let me see it automatically like a PC does. Okay, so give me the places that it wants it to go to.
Either a message or an email or notes.
Let's try a message.
Okay.
Or let's try an email. Use the email E as in Edward, C as in cash, M as in machine, dot David James or James David at gmail.com. ECM dot James
Okay,
David.
got it.
Send it there.
Okay, it just sent.
Okay, I'll send that to Pam. Pam, are you on an iPad or are you on a
I'm on a MacBook Pro. And I just searched.
honey, she's not she's in that one, I guess, that group there. That I guess if you want to send it to that. She's in that group.
Okay, where do you want me to send it to?
I would like to invite you to
Text.
this section. Get this app. Okay, this is it. This is sending me all this is doing is sending me this is sent from an iPad.
This is, yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay, this is not a computer. You didn't send it to me from a computer. Okay, I have the ID address. 729-315-159.
Yep.
All right, so I accept the invitation. Let's see what goes on if I click that. I accept invitation. Send.
And then Pam, I sent it in your text message.
Yeah, I see that. And I,
So let's figure out what's going on here.
uh-huh. Mine just brought me to a website.
Okay, so did anything pop up on your screen that says to give me permission? Because there should be something that says give me access or accepting me.
Oh. No, nothing came up.
Table of contents. Here it says table of contents, any desk for a Mac is seamless. Not
Sure it
quite.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, do you see anything there, Becky?
No.
Interface settings can be set.
Okay, send the invitation again. Is there not an invite button up there now? Still, it's not there?
Nope.
There's just the three dots.
Settings,
There's just the 3 dots.
security.
We can enter a remote address.
Hold on.
I don't know what that would mean, what the remote address would be. Try putting in your number. Try putting in 729-315-159. Put that number in, see what happens.
There's a 1 in front of it too.
That's all right. Don't put the 1, just put the 7293.
Client offline.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Instead of using that number, use this number. Use the number I gave you, 633-328-025. 025.
Connection in progress.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh.
Aha.
Yeah.
Look, is that you?
Okay, so are you on my desk right now?
I'm seeing the ceiling of something.
You're seeing what?
It looks like a ceiling.
It says, please wait the remote side to accept your session request.
Okay, I'm gonna click accept. It says the session has started. So what you're seeing now is my desktop. I want to see yours. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, iPad is connected. Connect default. I don't want you. You're seeing. Are you seeing my desktop right now? Tell me what you're seeing.
Oh, okay.
Tell me what you guys are seeing.
When we are on it, we have no volume. How do we go back to it now? There.
And now it's going back to 0. Yeah, it gets scrambled.
It gets scrambled. It takes us off for the Zoom, and there's no volume then when we're on it.
Okay, I'm disconnecting. I'm gonna disconnect because
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. I want to be all we have to do is make it so that I can get on your machine and then
Yep.
I can do the work. It's too hard for me to try to walk everybody through
Yes.
what we're trying to do. And so we need
Should
to
I go
get
get on my desktop?
who's got a desk? Somebody has a PC desktop?
No, it's not PC. It's a Mac desktop, but I can go try it on the desktop. See if maybe that works.
Totally up to you guys. I have the
Yeah.
time if you do. I have the
Yeah.
time.
I'll make the time. Absolutely. Let me try it.
Pam, how's it going with you? Pam? Pamela?
Huh. Maybe she can't hear us.
I'm gonna try to figure out more. Okay. You see the sign?
There she comes. I will reconnect. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. That's correct. Did you
Can
get
you hear
yours?
me now?
Yeah,
Yep.
yes, we can.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute you guys and I'm gonna try to call Apple because I have
Okay.
done everything it said, and let me see if they can help us.
Okay. Tell them I want to get on your machine.
I
okay?
will. Yep. Yep. Hold on one second.
Where's my? Where's my cord? It's connected. Okay. What should I do here? So go ahead and go on Chrome. Chrome or Safari. Whichever. Whichever. We need to get this set up. Oops. What are we doing? App test. Type in app test. Which one? Okay. Type in app test. App test. Oh, any desk. Sorry, not app desk. Any desk. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay, click that. Okay, wait. Go up here. Right there. Downloads. Yeah, oh, I see this. So press download. Allow. And go up here. No, right there. Yep. Show download. Yeah. Now click this. Probably click it twice. Okay, so hold that in. No. Yeah, use that. You have to move that to applications. Okay, so applications. That is it. So it's the other. There's two. Oh, finder. Yes. Here. Why don't we just see if I can share my screen? Okay, so let's do this. So let's go back to, okay. Okay, he's on here, but I need him on here. Let's put him on here. And let's see if I can share my screen that way, if he can get it that way.
Okay, then go to
Google Meet. Okay,
Google
so
Meet,
this is, I need to go here. I don't have WhatsApp on this computer. I don't know. What do I do? How do I get Google Meet? Is it an app store? Like this
No.
computer, nothing, I gotta get this set up.
can't be. No. You're but yeah.
I gotta get all this stuff out of there and I've gotta get this, I gotta wipe this. So I don't know why I'm doing all this, because I'm gonna have to wipe this and redo it all. Okay. And now the link is,
You just need the code.
I have the code. Um, um, it's a weird code. Shit. I've got it in 9 different, I need to pin it because I always look for it. Is it in there?
Google
yeah.
The Google Meet address?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, it's meet.google.com/meet.google.com/ and the letters are DEI-TJCY-HBJ.
okay, this is it. Yeah, shut off on you. Yeah. Yes. Allow. Okay. Just, yeah, just. No. And this hit my name. Okay, I'm joining on my computer now, David.
I got you right here. You're coming in strong. Okay, so the computer is a Mac as well, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
to get off.
So
here.
one of these, you have to shut your voice off. You shut your, so we don't get over reverb.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Okay, now let's see if I can do this.
So you're on a Mac right now, right?
Google Chrome would like to record this.
No.
Tonight. Okay, so you can do it on here.
So I can do it on here. Okay,
Do what?
I could share my screen.
Sure. Let's see what happens. I'll take a look. But this is a Mac I'm getting onto, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. I don't mind trying it.
I don't. Okay, yeah, press that. Enter screen. That's just your regular screen that you're on right now. Share.
Google Chrome might not have screen recording permission on your computer.
That's all right.
So I have to accept the screen from.
Go ahead. Accept it if you want. That's fine. Accept it.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything. Doesn't hurt anything.
Okay. Go. Yeah. Go there. Your browser to your computer.
Okay, now let's see if I square.
So enter screen.
Enter screen.
Yeah. And then share. There you go.
Aha.
So because now it's on your
Okay,
desktop.
so I could do it on my desktop.
Okay. So let me take a look here. Okay. So I am on don't touch your mouse. Don't do any. Okay. Let your mouse go. Okay. Wait a minute. We're on Google Meet. I don't think I can't control your mouse. Let me see if I can. Control, picture, visual, turn, use
To
phone.
avoid an infinity mirror, don't share your entire screen or browser window. Share just a tab or a different window instead.
Right. So in other words, what it's saying to you is that when the window is sharing, that is the same window that we're talking on, it's going to create what's called an infinity window. You don't want to be on that. So you just want to be on so right now you're on a complete screen. So don't move your mouse and don't touch anything until I tell you. Okay.
All right.
Let's make sure that we both know what we're talking about so that you get my instructions as we go along. At the very top of the screen, take your mouse on the little window that's open right now on your desktop. I want you to go up to the top and to where the tab is that has my code in it and click on the button. Okay. Go to the right of that and just put your mouse on the tab. Go to the right and put your mouse on the tab. That is called a tab. When I tell you to go to your tabs, that's where you're going to go. Then there's a button to the right that's a plus sign. Click on that button. That's a brand new tab. You can no longer see yourself or me on your screen because I'm looking at your tab, but you have not lost me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now what I want you to do is I want you to put your mouse back on the tab and hold your mouse. No, back on the tab, on the other tab, hold your mouse key down and drag that tab away from the other tab. Just drag it away. Hold your mouse and drag it away right there. Drop it. Okay. Now what you've got is you've got two windows open.
Split screen.
That's right. Split screen. Okay. So you understand split screen. So now what I want you to do is minimize the tab that's got us on it. Minimize the Google Meet tab. Okay, double click on right there. Double click right there. That should open it. Okay, so now we're big. Okay, very good. Now I get to look at this. This is, we're in Chrome right now, and you've got a, I have to watch my language. How old are you, young lady?
23.
You're good.
Okay, so I gotta
You're good.
watch it here. Okay, you don't look 23. You look like 14. I apologize.
That's okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do here right now is you've got your computer's a disaster. Your desktop is a full-fledged disaster when it comes to using Chrome. See the bookmark bar all the way
Yep.
to the end of the bookmark bar on the right-hand side. You're going to see 3 little arrows. See
Yep.
those 3 little arrows? Click on those arrows. I want to see that.
Those are all my bookmarks.
Total disaster. Total disaster. Okay. Absolute mess. So now I have to create something here for you. So get out of this and go to the very first, to the very beginning where the Facebook icon is right there. And in between that Facebook icon, I want you to create a new folder. See if you can create a new folder. You know how to do that? Right click, new folder. There you go. And we're going to name that folder work, or I would name it capital B, capital Y, capital L, capital D, _ work.
Build is good. I'll remember that.
All right, click OK. Click that right there. So now you have to go to the bottom.
Yeah, I know that.
To the bottom and drag it up to the top. Nice job.
Yeah, she's done this before.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, so that's going to be my work folder. So what
These are all my, when I run my business, these are all the things that I frequently go in.
Okay, good. So you know your shit. That's good. So it's not a mess. You know your shit. Most people have no idea what they're doing when they look at that. You would not.
Yeah.
Believe it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the build website. So your website is, I don't know the name of your website. Do you remember the name of your website?
Is that what you sent to me in an email?
No, that's the build. That's what you put into the build. We're trying to put
the build. Yeah, okay. All right.
Your back office. Where do you keep have you already got that bookmark somewhere? The build.
I only do that. I've only done that on my iPad. I haven't done it on
so
this
let's do it. Let's do it right here. Okay. So put that icon, put that address bar
in one of the tabs right now. I was just in there this morning. Build, BYLD. Right there, build network. Okay, that's
how you doing? You got it fixed? Okay, you're on.
Okay, go ahead.
I did not get it fixed, but I have somebody that works on Macs gonna call me back shortly.
Okay.
Well, I did find out what's going on. You click on the application, you can have read and write, or you can have read only. And mine is read only. However, I tried to change from read and write, and it won't let me. Apple would not help me, so I called somebody else.
Save that. Go ahead and save that, Becky. Just go back to it and save that.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Click on the star. Okay, you do it. Okay, you have your own way of doing it. You can go all the way to the right on the.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
And make sure you do the proper edit. Edit and put it in the book. Click the down arrow key and look for build work. Click the down arrow key and look for build right there. Click it and click done. And that build is going to open on every one we do. Now I want you to type in. Solar.everyday cash machine. Solar.everyday cash machine. .com /
Oh shit.
/ Brist Solar.
Oh. What is it? Brisk.
No, Brist. Brist, right? Brist Solar.
Brett's, right? Isn't it Brett's? BRETZ?
Do you want my last name?
Okay, listen, it might be in there wrong because my guy built it as Brist, Brist Solar. We'll change it if we have to. No big deal, but hit enter.
Didn't work.
Okay, you have something incorrect because it will work. solar.everydaycashmachine.com/Brist Solar.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, so that's your website. Bookmark it in your deal. New
Okay.
tab. Give me a brand new tab. Type in app.rentalleadpro.com and then hit enter. Put in your email address. And your password for right now is !, capital P, lowercase ASSWORD 123. What's it say?
Yeah, invalid email or password.
Okay, so is that the email address that we use to build this?
Yes.
Are you sure? I don't know. I have to look. I have to go back and check my records to see what my guy has on you.
The only other one you could have used would be Triple Diamond.
No, I know I didn't use that. Okay, so is that in there correctly?
Yep.
All right, now type in ! capital P, lowercase ASSWORD 123. Okay, we got a problem. Let me figure out what the foxtrot it is. This will really piss me off, man.
Exclamation point,
I
capital.
wouldn't try it too many more times because you could get locked out.
I can't stand it when stuff is wrong on my end. Come on, Mark. I told you exactly what to do. No, that's not your solar site. That's not what yours is. Your solar site is, go back to the tab before that. Go to click on the solar right there, click that and change the end of yours where the front slash is, take that front slash section off and type in BRETZNESS. That's what you gave us.
Yes. Okay.
Now hit that and save that one. Oh, check it out because the site does work. I already checked the site. I know it works. See if there's something wrong.
Is it a capital B?
Yes, put a capital B. See if that changes it.
Should it be solar at Brett Smith Solar?
No, it's supposed to be solar everydaycashmachine.com. BRE. Let me look at what he gave. I'm going to look at the actual account here. So this is for, there's 7 accounts that I had him build, 7 funnels, and Rebecca's is, that's D Brist. Okay, Brist is Edgar. Where's yours? Oh, you know why we don't have yours? Yours is in a different, yours is actually in the database already. We built out the database for you. Your database is called Rebecca. So now I got to find the funnel there. Just 2 seconds.
Okay. So
I'm
then
so
I need
glad.
to get,
I'm
I
so
need to
glad.
get this
didn't do it wrong.
Brist out of my, this one.
Just right click and delete it.
Yep. So that I don't ever go into his.
Oh, he didn't build you a funnel. He built you the site and didn't build a funnel. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. So go to the other tab and let's try getting back into the account again. No, to the other tab, the first tab. That one you can delete. It's not going to work because he didn't build you the website. I thought he did.
Okay.
Just delete that tab. Just delete that tab. Click on the apps. Now you're on that tab right there. Let's conquer this goal. This location is supposed to be your email address. Okay, the email you used with that was Becky, BRETZ @gmail.com.
Correct.
Okay, put it in there. Make sure it's spelled exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Okay, now the password is supposed to be, delete that password out of there and put exclamation point, capital P, lowercase a, SS, WORD, 1, 2, 3. Now,
That's what I've,
don't do anything because I don't know if he created, okay, just for ha-has, hit the button. Let's see if it takes it. Hit sign in. Nothing. At the end of the password, put another exclamation point. Now hit sign in. Mark, what the foxtrot did you do? I can't stand it when shit doesn't go my way. Especially when I'm paying. This really pisses me off. Okay, nothing I can do about it till Monday. That just irks my chain. Okay, can't do anything about this till Monday. So the website, I'll deal with yours on Monday. Now,
okay.
Let's go and let's do WhatsApp on this computer. Download WhatsApp so you have it on your desktop.
Yeah, I need to get it on this one because I don't have it on this one currently.
So go to the App Store. Oh, let's click on AnyDesk and see what happens. Minimize this screen right here. And click on AnyDesk. It might take me right completely off, but let's find out. What's it say right there?
It's an app from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it?
Okay, so just say yes. Okay, now this is what it says, AnyDesk.
Yep.
Okay, so what does line 1 say right there? The first line. Score right. No, where the red, yeah, right there. What does that say?
Any desk requires screen recording to show remote users your screen. Denied.
No, put that as yes.
Well, yeah, that's just, okay, so any desk. Okay, modify settings. I got to quit and reopen.
That's fine. Okay, now, all right, so now it opened on your desktop. Minimize what you just moved. Go ahead and minimize that. Close that one if you want. Well, yeah, you can just close that if you can. Okay, so now what we're going to look at is that screen, that one screen right there. It says 254074810. That's your account. And then next to it is a lock.
Yep.
Click on that lock. I want to know what that lock is. What's it asking you for right there?
Password.
Okay, there's where the challenge is. What's that say?
Oh, it says change password.
Did you give it a password when you loaded it?
No.
Okay, change the password. So when you've got a password in there, right? Make
Yep,
sure you
new
write down
password
the
is set.
okay. So now close this. Okay, close this one also. Now up there it says the 3 dots are gone, huh? Where were the 3 dots? Close that, what you got right there. Remember you had 3 dots? Show me the 3 dots. Are they gone?
That was on the iPad.
Oh, crap. Okay, so now let's look at this here. No, we don't want that. Click on any desk status. Click on that big white box to the left. Anything?
Nothing. Your
Okay.
AnyDesk version is up to date. Would you like to install AnyDesk services?
No. Click the there's a box over there to the right, the 4 dots and then the 4 dots. No, down, come down low. Come down. Click on the first one.
Big tiles.
Okay, how do you do remote with this silly, stupid thing? Man, PC, we can just connect and it goes. Click on the other one. Okay, what does that say?
Log into AnyDesk.
What's that word there?
And then once an email, a password, register your account, or single sign-on.
Register your account for a single sign-on?
No, I get 2 options. I could register an account or I could do a single sign-on.
Do a single sign-on.
Organization. Sign in with an SSO organization.
No, close that. I'm going to try something. Hold on.
Okay, so
please close that so I can see the number.
Oh. I'm just wondering because it says requests accessibility. So see how I got this red triangle?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like all the permissions are granted.
Okay, click on it.
So request accessibility is denied and open full disk access preferences is denied.
Okay, let's access those. Good catch.
We have to click on them.
Close it now. Good.
Okay, you just gotta. There you go.
Okay, there now. Okay, so now would like to control your computer, open system settings.
Yeah, there you
Okay, so now our warning is gone.
What is that one line? What does that first line say up there where the green checkbox is? To the left. What's that? Enter what?
Enter remote address.
Remote address. Okay, put in 633. That's how it looks on your PC. 633 328 025.
Connection in progress.
No shit. We're going to get this.
accept your session request.
This is
Please
gonna
wait for the remote side to accept your request.
I'm looking for it right here, and I got it. Request accepted.
There you are.
All right. Shut your microphone off on the Mac. Okay, you should be hearing me on something else. I think we're on what right now we're on is okay, now look, you're on what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be on your computer. I believe. Give me a second here. Not seeing your screen on my computer. I don't want to be looking at this part. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, don't move your mouse. Don't do anything. Let me see if I can do this. Is there a way? Can you give me access to your mouse? Let your mouse go. Don't touch your mouse. I have to get out of my Google Meet here somehow. I don't know why it's not letting me, I'm seeing it on my, oh, let's stop sharing here. Let's go here. How do we stop you from presenting? You're on Google Meet right now. Close out the Google Meet. Just close it completely. Let's see what happens. Can you hear me, Becky? Okay. Shut your, what I want you to do, Becky, is can you talk to me on your mobile device on WhatsApp? And what I want you to do is I want you to disconnect from, want you to call, I'll call you on the WhatsApp. Okay, you and I are on WhatsApp. Shut off your Google Meet. Shut off Google Meet completely. You get off there. All right, you're off. Now go to your, to the AnyDesk again and do the invite again. The number, you know the number, right? Yep. Okay, do the number again and do an invite, and let's see if it opens up completely for me this time without being on AnyDesk, without being on Google Meet. Pam, I'm going to disconnect from you on Google Meet, okay? Pam, can you hear me?
I think she's on the phone.
Yeah, I just disconnected her.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can.
Okay.
Team Viewer is, I think Team Viewer charges.
No, there's a free account.
Okay, we can all take a look at it, but I don't want to spend the time doing that
Okay.
today. I want to take you guys through another part so I can get Becky going here. I'm going to share my screen in just a few minutes. Give me a second to get myself set up.
Okay.
I placed inside the groups. Becky, are you in the Solar Changes Lives and the Solar Network WhatsApp group?
Yes.
So inside both of those groups, you'll notice that I added content. And one of the contents that I added was the PowerPoint presentation.
Yep.
Okay. Now I want to talk about that PowerPoint presentation with you guys first. And then we can give you like a little homework assignment. Not a big deal. You'll notice that what I did, I'm going to share my screen here. This took a lot of work. Okay. This is a lot of time, like 4 or 5 hours, because this is the actual presentation that they do the opportunity meeting every Tuesday night. Okay. And the goal here naturally is to make it so that we can learn this presentation on an individual basis so that everybody has the opportunity to do the presentation to whoever you're recruiting when you want to do a recruitment presentation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It's me sharing my screen, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to get rid of this here.
Yep. There you go.
Going to be looking at my face is going to be a little bit to the side. Okay, so what I've done is I went and I took and downloaded, I got my hands on the actual presentation that JC and Kevin Marino do. Okay, I downloaded that presentation, I got it transcribed, and then I took the transcription and I recreated the transcription so that we could learn the presentation. Make sense?
Yep.
Because what you want to do naturally is you want to learn how to to do this presentation by going through the presentation in a format that is conducive to talking to a prospective client, prospect or a potential product owner. Okay. And so do both of you know how to use Google Slides?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you would do is follow the directions that I gave in the document, and all you're going to do is go in. You don't have editing rights into the presentation that I'm showing you right now. You're not going to be able to go in and edit any of the content like this. Okay, you're not going to be able to edit that. You're going to have view only privileges and read privileges. So that would mean that you'd have to go into your Google Slides, and you're going to create a presentation for yourself. You might want to name it, Becky Build Presentation PowerPoint. This is now called Google Slide. I'll leave it as PowerPoint because it's from a PowerPoint presentation. This presentation will change. They upgrade it about every 6 or 8 weeks, and I stay pretty up to date with the presentation. Okay, so you can be guaranteed that if you follow these directions, you'll always be up to date when you want to do a presentation. The reason that I'm teaching you this, Pamela, for you is because this is the actual way that I should be presenting to anybody that you give to me to talk to. And it doesn't mean that you've got to go through all 57 or all of the slides. You don't have to go through all the slides. You can create a presentation for yourself by just creating another copy of the presentation and making it be your own personal quick presentation if you want to. Okay, this is the full presentation. It's not completely done based on what I've done, but it is close to being done, and the verbiage I think is really good, and this is what I'm going to start teaching everybody. So if you click on a slide and you just take the button and slide up, you'll start to see that it's right here. It's exciting to be here with you to share our opportunity with you here on either Zoom or Google Meet. And so all you're doing at that point is saying thank you to the client, right? Thanks for taking the time with me tonight. I'm going to ask you to think about where you are right now with your own mindset. As an example, my personal mindset when I first saw this presentation was I wanted to become a 90-day madman about it. Learn it, walk it, talk it, and teach it and train it. That was my idea of what I wanted to do once I saw the presentation. At the end of the presentation, you tell me where you think your mindset is at a scale of 1 to 10. So you can just go into here and you can change the verbiage to be your own verbiage, whatever way you want, okay? But this is a flow that I created based off of the opportunity meeting that JC did. This is from JC's Thursday night presentation. Slide number 2. I love this. I put a lot of things in red and I bolded. So a little bit about who we are. Build Network. We are a direct sales company and a community of like-minded entrepreneurs that have a few goals. And some of those goals, ladies and gentlemen, are I would change this to put a prospect's name, okay? Because most of the time we're going to be doing the presentation to an individual, okay? Is to help people and bless people, not only our customers, but our consultants that work with us as well. Then it's next slide. Why build? I think right now, more than ever before, probably I dare say more than any other time in history, ladies and gentlemen, or John, it's a very good idea to start a business because nobody's going to come to save you. Entrepreneurship has always been a good idea, in my opinion. However, it is a must today. And why do I say that? Because, next slide. I say that because we look at the current financial crisis, debt crisis, layoffs, inflation, AI is taking over jobs, job displacement, and recession, bankruptcy, interest rates. It's not looking good, and it's perfect timing. And here's why. Now look down in this page, I put a link that you could go to, and you could utilize that link as well. But there's a couple of things about the impact of the nation, that I just found that you can use as a little bit of structure if you wanted to. Then you just go to the next slide. Now, it's like this throughout the entire presentation, set up just exactly the same way all the way through. Nobody in our organization, nobody in our organization has it broken down yet. And nobody in our organization is teaching this presentation to any of its leaders. I swear to you, nobody.
Well, the important thing about this is it's duplicatable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what we need to teach our This is what you need to teach your people. And here's the deal. I'm going to choose naturally people on your team. I'm going to make my own decision about certain people on your team that I'm going to talk to you about as each of you grow, because there's certain people on your team that are going to enjoy my style. There's certain people that are going to follow me. There's certain people that are going to follow you. Like Sergio today, I can tell you within 15 seconds of that presentation, Sergio is not going to follow me. He is just not going to follow me.
He sure
And
wasn't.
that is totally okay with me. Okay. Totally okay with me. I did my thing. He is not going to be coachable to my way of doing things. Now, hear me out on this part. I can say that right now because that's exactly the feeling that I have about him. I do not run my business or my life based on my feelings, but I do listen to my feelings to make certain decisions. Okay. So Sergio is somebody right now that's not going to listen to me. However, I can promise you in 6 months, that'll change. In 6 months, he's going to want to be so close to me. It's unbelievable, because that is my personal goal right now. He thinks my personal goal is to help him get 5 electric bills. That's my personal goal for him. But my number one personal goal is to get him to be coachable with me, period. I don't have anything else in my head about him. I don't give 2 rats' asses about where he is right now in his particular life, because he can't give you a straight answer on anything. He couldn't give you a straight answer on his own life. Okay. He doesn't have the ability to do that right now. At the end of 6 months, he will have the ability to do that. When I get on the phone with Craig, I'm going to say to Craig, I do not want this guy in our contractors group at all. Do not, under any condition, give him 1 lead out of my contractors group. Do not do it. I don't care if that person is Spanish speaking or not. Before a lead goes to Sergio, I'm going to have a conversation with Sergio to make sure that Sergio does the presentation to whoever we give him the way that I want the presentation done. Because in my mind, I think I'm better at not judging, but at determining and having a feeling about an individual better than Sergio is. And Craig,
Do we need someone Spanish speaking? My son-in-law is Spanish speaking that I'm thinking about setting up.
here's the deal. If he's recruitable and coachable, and he's somebody that you want on your team, then it's not about my team, it's about your team at that point.
He's extremely coachable. The issue is he's from Aruba and doesn't have a social security card in the United States yet.
Who cares?
So he's technically not allowed to work.
Who cares?
Okay.
Do you? I don't care.
I don't. Once he gets moving, he won't be able to receive a check.
Why? Does he have a PayPal account?
No. He's not allowed to have any of these U.S. things yet.
That's bullshit. He can't have a PayPal account in Aruba?
Let me ask him.
I wouldn't ask him. I would give it to him. I would just do it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm most positive. I am. Look at.
He's so hungry right now to make money because he feels horrible living here and not being able to work. He is so hungry.
In the United States?
He's in Ohio now, but he's an entrepreneur. He owns a CrossFit gym in Aruba.
Okay, so look, I'll help him get his money. Look, I live in the Philippines, and this is between us, ladies, okay? I am totally off the grid. If they wanted to find me, they'd have to spend $60,000, $70,000 to get out there and find me and figure out what to do with me. Okay. I have not paid any taxes in the United States in 5 years, completely off the grid. I fill out my taxes. I send them in. I do everything. My addresses are all over the Philippines. I get paid using my PayPal account and several other accounts that are nothing more than internet transaction accounts. I'm not worried about it in any way, shape, or form. Okay, not any way, shape, or form. But again, I'm 70 years old. That's a big deal. Okay, if if they took me away, they'd be wasting their money. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
total waste. So
Well,
in
Spanish is his first language. He speaks 5 languages. So
absolutely. So you bring, he's your guy. You bring him in, you put him in, you get it. Now look at, from now on, everybody that you talk to, you don't offer the free part. You don't offer the affiliate part until after you've offered the $199 a month. Offer that one first, then go to the affiliate one.
he legitimately has no money right now. I would have to sign him up and pay for it myself right now just to get him in.
That's totally up to you. Again, that's totally up to you. Now, I've signed up a lot of people on my own, a lot of different businesses, but it's how much time you want to dedicate to him and what you think he'll do. That's your call. It's your business. Okay.
Okay.
And so, but in your business, yeah, absolutely. If he's Spanish speaking and he's coachable and he can do the deal, then yeah, absolutely. I would have no problem talking to him, working with him, helping him out, but he's your guy in your business. You're trying to find your own guy that will help you build your business. Whoever builds the Spanish market fastest wins in that market. I'll tell you that right now.
And he's very charismatic.
Yeah, that market is wide open.
Look and feel about him. Okay.
But
then I need to get him into the builder position before the 31st, correct?
No. All you'd have to do is get him into the consultant section. You don't have to get him into the builder section. You have to get him into at least the consultant section.
Yeah, at least one of them, but yeah. Right.
But if you can afford to do the builder and you think that he'll go out and help you get his first 4 people, then do it. Absolutely. Look at, I'm giving my electric bills away to people right now. I'm giving them to Trey and I'm giving them to Trey and Craig, just so that I can get those guys to get their first 3 deals. Okay. Now, why do you know why I'm doing that, Rebecca? Why would I give it away? I'm only
building up the people underneath you, which in turn is you're gonna get the 20%. I mean, it's still gonna come back to you.
Good job. I'm going to get 20% because they're direct to me. That's the only way I'm going to get paid is the direct to me. And then I'm charging those guys 60-40 split. I get 70-30 split. I get 30%. They get their 70% of their $3,500 commission if I give them the electric bill. If they go out and do it themselves, I don't want any money from them. Okay. So you can do whatever deal you want to do, but you're in control of the checkbook. You're in control of the accounts until they have their own setup. It's just that simple. So you guys have this presentation now. Do what you want to do with it, but this is what I'm learning, and I will be doing this presentation. This is the full opportunity meeting. Tomorrow, I'm going to sit through the day, and I'm going to break this down so I can do a 10-minute version of it to anybody that I want, because I want to start, if people are going to get on with me on Zoom like they have been with Pam, I'm going to have this up so that I'm not taking up a lot of time and drilling the client the way I've been drilling the clients. I'm going to go at it a little differently. So with that being said, the only other thing that I suggest that you do, Rebecca, would be go to the back office and go through. You've probably already gone through the video of how to use the back office, the site video. Go through all the videos, do anything you want to do in the back office, and just what the responsibility is right now is for you to go get your electric bills, so the bills that you think you can collect, so that you can get your 3 deals done, and then start getting you'll be in the $3,500 range for making commissions.
Now, when you say 3 deals done, do you mean 3 people that sign up and agree to put solar panels on their house?
That's right. 3 people have to do it with a mentor. You have to turn in 3 deals with a mentor and the mentor, you have to be on those presentations, watching the presentation. And it might take you 6 to get 3, might take you 3 to get 3. You don't know, but you need 3 deals done with a mentor before you can actually be in the consultant at the consultant level earning commissions. Yes.
Okay. So
Questions?
Sergio already got 3 panels sold.
The what?
So you were saying Sergio's at the so Sergio already sold people?
No,
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you were saying he was already at that level.
no,
earlier.
he's a consultant in the organization. That's all he is.
Okay.
He's paid
So
the
he
one.
pays his he pays his $49 a month is what you're saying, right?
Right, exactly.
Now, if I
That's-
bring Javier in under me, so if I bring him in as
Say the words. Don't say the words under you. Okay.
on my team,
Direct
Enroll.
enrollee to you. They're a direct enrollee to you. That's all. They're direct enrollee to you. They will fall deep in your leg. They're going to go deep in your leg, and the only thing you're going to be able to choose is whether they go to the right or left if you're paying attention to it. If you're not paying attention to it, then they'll fall on either side just because of the way it's set up on in your back office.
I have no one on my left right now.
So how many on your right?
2.
Okay, so I would leave your right leg just, so what do you got it going to it? Do you have it going right, left, right, left?
I don't know how to dictate that. I have 2 people and both people went on my right.
Pam, walk her through
Yeah,
changing.
if you go into my team on your back office, you can go to placement preference. And under placement preference, it says place on the right leg, place on the left leg, or alternate left or right. Tell me if you see that.
Okay, wait a minute. It signed me out.
Great closing question. Tell me if you see that. That's a great question.
Okay, so I'm on so I go to my team.
Yeah. So if you go to my team and then under there, it says placement preference.
Yep.
And then you'll see where it says placement leg preference.
Yep. Alternate left, right legs.
Yep.
I would leave it like that. That's how I would do it. Left, right, left, right. And I'd watch it. I would watch it maybe twice a month. I would look at it to see if you have a leg that's taking off. I don't know who's above you. I don't know. You got 2 people on your right. Do you know who I know Pamela's got to be the one. Who's the second person on your leg? Pamela, can you see her account? Are you looking at it?
I have Terry Clark and Darlene Hernandez.
Yep.
Okay, so Darlene went down her leg. And who was the other person above her?
Terry Clark, which is Christina's husband.
Okay, so 2 people came onto your team that are really good players. Terry Clark and Darlene will be really good in the business. They'll really be good.
Mm-hmm.
So look, it doesn't hurt you to put yours on left. You're doing left, right now. That's how yours is?
Yes.
Okay, so now look, on the left, right part of it, it's the people that are direct to you that are, because you don't know what Darlene has hers set on, and you don't know what Pamela has hers set on, and you never will, and you don't need to worry about it. But your one leg is going to take off like a rocket ship sometime, okay? And so you just have to pay attention to that, because you need to balance that. You need to balance it out. And Pamela, I told you that it had to be a 70-30 balance. If you remember, I told you that.
Yep.
That was incorrect information. It's a 70-30 balance based on installs.
Got it.
Not on revenue, not on commissions or revenue. It's a 70-30 installs over a rolling 60 days. That's another thing I want you to know. Everything is a rolling 60. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that part. Everything is a rolling 60.
Okay. Did you find that though? Did you see where it was your placement preferences?
Yes.
Okay.
And it says left, right, alternating. I just don't, I just was curious because two people came in and they both went to my right.
Probably because of the way that I had mine set, and currently I now have it set as alternating because I have everything going on my one leg and I'm trying to also get it on the other.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
no big deal. I just
Yeah.
saw that and I was curious.
You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know where people have that piece set. Okay, that much. Like my right leg has 450 people on it. My left leg only has, I think I'm at 63 or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, why? Why do you have them so off balance?
Well, because I have two guys on my right leg that are monsters. Two guys. I have Jim Stevens is on my team, and he's got a couple of guys that ended up on my right leg. And you know the guy doing the presentation, Samuel Bean?
Yeah.
He's on my right leg, and he's got a team of people that are building like crazy.
Okay.
So that leg just happened to take off on me. I'm the biggest builder on our organization. I'm now at 20 people direct. I think Pamela, you're at 9 or 11, something like that.
9, I think.
And I
9.
think Craig is at 11, and then I'm at 20. Jeff is at 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I currently have 52 total on the total team.
Cool beans.
Because
Okay,
it builds quick. No, I like this, and so how are you going to customize this to kind of get what people are up to? Because I kind of liked what you were doing, where you were kind of getting where their commitment was. Are you going to kind of stop and do that a little bit, or are you going to really kind of on the presentation on the Google Slides?
What do you like, and what do you think I'm not going to have?
So I really liked how you got people's commitment and what they were up to and what they were kind of
I'm going to do that. I'm going to still do that.
Okay, so you're going to kind of intertwine the slides with the conversation.
The opportunity slides are there if I'm going to have 3 or 4 people on a presentation. So I'll do it with the slides. If I'm doing a one-on-one, I'll change the slides so it's my personality with my slides and the build slides. Absolutely.
Got it. Okay.
Because I definitely, when you got me talking to people, the only people that I'm talking with are only people that my first generation, my leaders, are giving me to. I have not gotten into anybody's second generation other than Becky right now is my second generation. If we're looking at it that way. So, and you've given me permission to work with Becky. So I'm spending time with her. I graded Becky. Like I told you, she's an A+. I'm working with Sergio. I've graded Sergio. He graduated today to a C. He was a D. Okay. I'm working with all 15 people of Jeff Smith because Jeff said to me, David, I don't want to do anything. You do everything. You make all the decisions. I want nothing to do with anything. Here's 30,000 names. Do what you want to do with it. Make me money. That's it. That was my business relationship with Jeff. So anybody that comes in on that side, I still code them all to Jeff direct, but they're second generation to me. That is the reason that I'm focused now on the manager and the director of the compensation plan. Because right now I have so many people that I get to look at and kind of prejudge, if you will, what I want to do with them. I listen to what people want, but I don't very often do what they want. I do what needs to get done for myself first. Because if I do what I need to get done for myself first, whatever they need to have done will get done. It's just that simple. Because I'm pretty much focused on everybody the same way. I mean, you're not going to hear me deviate too far off the line, right or left. I'm going to stay focused with everybody. You're always going to hear me do the thing about where are you at right now in your life? What is it that you'd like to have in your life? You know, what is it, a girlfriend? Is it a wife? How many children do you have? I'm going to go down that route, and then I'm going to find out their financial situation. I'm going to find out, you know, how much money they want to make. I say to people, so listen, what's the most amount of money you've made in a year? People will give you an answer. When they give you that answer, what goes through your mind? If you were to ask somebody that question, if you were to say to one of your recruits, what's the most amount of money you've ever made in a year? And they give you an answer. What's the first thing you're going to think about? What's the first thing that's going to go through your mind?
Try to
how are we
double
gonna
it.
get them to get more than that?
Yep. How are you going to double it?
Okay, this is a terrible thing to say. This is a terrible thing to say, but I want you to learn about me because you're allowing me to talk to your people. When if I say to them, what's the most amount of money you've ever made in your life? Come on, be honest with me. What's the most amount of money you've ever made in your life? Whatever answer they give me, in my mind, I go like this. That's a lie. Period. It's a lie. I don't think any farther. It's a lie. Period. Over. End of story. Not thinking about it. Not at all. Because the next statement is, so what you're telling me is that if I help you reach that goal in a month or 3 months, you'd be ecstatic with that, wouldn't you? And they're going to give you another answer at that point. And what you're looking for is that next answer. You're looking for what they really think they want. The people that tell you they want to make the $10,000 number that everybody throws out, the 10 and the 20 and the 50, those numbers, those are all bullshit numbers because they're internet related numbers. They're thrown all over the internet and people are seeing them on a daily basis. When you really drill down and find out about people is when you know what they do for a living and you have already done the research and you know what that person really could earn. Like in your particular case, Becky, it's pretty much impossible for anybody that's just a regular Joe, even like me, it's pretty much impossible for me to regulate or try to figure out what your annual income was over the last 5 years. Okay. But I can certainly make an educated guess. Okay. I could make a very educated guess. And with you, I'll be right up front with you. With you, as soon as I heard the trucking company, female in the trucking company, the amount of trucks that you had, and then what the part you gave me about demolition, I think, didn't you talk to me about doing demolition? I knew
That's where I made most of my money.
Okay, so I looked at, in my mind, I felt, wow, she's got to be at least $250,000 income earner. Okay, maybe more. You're a high income earning person. You know what it is that you need to do business. Then I said to you, look at the software that I used is going to cost X amount of money. I try to get people to utilize the software, but in the very beginning stages, I find the software that's free. In your case, I would suggest to do this. You're a businesswoman, and I can say this to you, can't I, Becky? And your answer to me was yes. Okay. So I know right then and there, I know I've got an A+ player on the team. I also know where she's at, second generation to Pam. I know that second generation to Pam can make Pam, if Becky goes out and does what I think she'll end up doing, if she does 70 or 80 grand a month at this, there's no doubt in my mind that Pam's going to pull off 15 or 18,000 immediately off bat. And I'm going to make somewhere around 8, 10, 12,000 off of that alone as well. I'm willing to invest a lot of time in that arrangement. I'm not going to go very much deeper into Pam's leg until I wasn't going to go deeper into Pam's leg until today, right? Because now I've got a Spanish speaking person that could possibly come into the business that would help Becky's organization grow. So now I'm going to focus on Becky and help her to grow her agency. That's the way I look at people. And I have a terrible habit. I try to share with people how I do it with the mindset of, look it, don't be stupid. Just do it the way I'm saying to do it. But that's not reality. That's just me thinking like that. Some people are going to do it and some people aren't going to do it. But the ones that try to do it, the ones that get out there and really try, like Christina, they're going to win. That's a
Mhm,
win. Okay.
mhm.
That's a girl. That's a winner right there. That's a first generation girl you have on your team that is going to surprise the fire out of you like you're not going to believe. Home run
I'm just,
hitter. Home run. She's solid. She's
yeah,
solid.
yeah.
She is solid.
Well,
Yeah.
and I think it
She's on
really
with me
comes
2
down to
hours a day.
it also comes down to commitment. Like, how beat up are you? Some people are, what can I do? Because I can tell you, I've had it really rough. Like I said, I've had it incredibly rough. And my commitment is not to have it rough because, I mean, caregiving beat the hell out of me. And I'm
Sure.
so proud to say that my dad never went to a nursing home, but it really jacked up my life. And so I know Christina, the reason I could speak into her language was Christina was exactly where I was. And we used to do Sunday calls every Sunday to find out how we were going to make a change.
Right.
And so we,
So the thing you got now on your end with Christina, my suggestion would be that you stay close to her, and she should be on a lot of the calls that you're on when I'm not with you. When I'm not with you, you should be
yeah,
going to her and saying, will you
yeah,
get on this call with me? And you guys figure out a system that makes it so you can double team people. You heard
okay,
me on the call
yeah,
tonight, Sergio.
yeah.
Let's play a little game. If you were on at the beginning with Sergio, I don't think you were, Rebecca, but you were, Pam. What did I say to Sergio? What was the first thing I said to Sergio when he was on with me?
Well, I
What's
don't
the
know that I don't know if I joined it first, but one thing that I heard him say, one, you asked him, would he be willing to get the electric bills, even two, and he said no. And then the other thing I heard you say was, would you let me go and do this for you? And he said no. And so for me, that's whenever his commitment level said, I'm not ready for this because I'm not willing to trust you. And that's what I heard out of the conversation.
Okay, I would go along with that, but that part of it, I already knew that was going to come up. Okay, I've been doing this long enough to know that was and I was pushing towards that. But the first thing that I did to him when he came on the call was I tried to find out whether or not I was going to be in control of the conversation, because he's a communicator just as strong as I am, just as strong as I am. He's gonna, when I ask him a question, he's not gonna give an answer. He's gonna give a story. He's gonna, well, I would, but I done this before, and this is that's not an answer. That's a taken down story path. Okay. First thing I said to him when it came out is, Sergio, you need to do me a big favor. You're a sharp guy, and I need you on camera. I need you to be on camera every time that we're on a meeting. He said to me, his exact words were, well, I can't do that because when I come home, I'm dirty and grungy, and I've just come home from work. And I said to him, I don't care. You're relatable. You're in the contracting world. I'm going after contractors. I want people seeing you on camera, live, all grunged out. I don't care. If you have time to take a shower, take a shower. If you don't, I still want you on camera. That's relatable. I run an organization, and I'm asking you to be on camera. You're a big, strapping, good-looking guy. Be on camera. Case closed. So the next thing he said was, yes, I can do that. So I knew that there was a way. I knew that I had an in somehow, and I could direct traffic. And I'm sure that type of thing has happened every day in Rebecca's life with the team of people that she was working with, truck drivers and guys all around her all the time. She had to direct traffic like no tomorrow. And she had to direct traffic so that they understood what she was saying, eyeball to eyeball. This is what you're going to do. And that's how it got done. There's no other way to go about doing it based on our personalities. So
I have one more thing, David, that I wanted to talk to you about. I have a good friend by the name of Keith Brown. I sent a message to him. He's been in network marketing for many, 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 many years. And he responded back finally. And well, not finally, I mean, the next day. And he said, I don't know if you realize this, Becky. He goes, but I am retired now, but I was one of the top 10 network marketers in the US for many years. And I said, I knew you were very involved. I didn't realize how successful you were. So I asked him, I said, you know, is there any way that I could get access to people that you would think would have, this would be an opportunity for them? And he pretty much fizzled that out.
How?
He said, well, his response was, hi, Becky, thanks for the offer, but I am really enjoying my retirement now. Not sure if you know, but I was one of the top network marketers in the whole United States. I made a lot of money and a lot of good friends. So I don't know how to go about this, but I think he has, I know he has a lot of contacts because he was so heavily involved in it for so many years. That's how he made his living. I don't know how to tap some of those people and get them into this market, and how to get their numbers, or, you know, how to make them my contacts.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
Yep.
Can you get to his Facebook friends?
I would think so, because he's older. He's in his mid-70s, so I wouldn't think that he has everything on lockdown.
You should probably be able to go right into his Facebook friends.
That's one way to do it. So how do you feel? Let's go deeper into the conversation. That is a good idea.
He has it all on lockdown. I can only see, I can't see any of it.
That's a good a good way to go. Facebook is a good way to go. But let's go deeper into the conversation, okay? Because you may have heard something different than what I heard you just say to me, okay? And that's cool. In your opinion, he basically told you no. Is that what you're telling me? Did he tell you no?
I mean, he didn't tell me yes.
That's good. He didn't tell you yes, did he? He didn't say yes, but he also didn't say no.
Yeah, he didn't say no.
No, he didn't say no. What did he say?
He let me know that he was one of the top network marketers, which I knew he was very high up there. Yeah. I just didn't know.
Flexing his muscles. That was a muscle flex. Okay. Okay. So now you know that you got a muscle flexing guy, and you want to continue the conversation with him. So now what are you going to do? Is he worth spending your time to try to get to his list and get to him?
I think he is. I think his list would be extremely valuable. I think he has a lot of people on his list who are still go-getters. He just has made enough money to live out the rest of his life.
Okay. How well do you guys know each other?
We coached together we used to coach cross country together for a couple years. So, I mean, I know him pretty well.
So would he be considered a friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we want his electric bill. He needs to give you his electric bill.
Start it that way.
Yeah. You need to say to him, look, and you have to look at, this is what he gave you. Okay.
Yeah, but my thing is hitting somebody for their electric bill that are in their mid-70s. He's going to say, I'm going to spend out all this money to then save me $100 and some a month for the rest of my life. I'm never going to get my return on it.
Well, I can tell you
Don't you say a word, Pamela. Don't you say a word. So
right.
That's cool, Becky. That's exactly what he's going to say. And what are you going to say back? This guy, let's figure out the asset. This guy did this to you. And he's in his 70s. What doesn't he have anymore? He's got no more muscle. He's in his 70s. He had muscle. Give him back muscle. Puff him up. He's a friend. Hit him at the heart. That's how you get that guy. I know you're the greatest. I know you're the best. I trust you. I value everything that you said. I value learning. I valued walking the mountains with you. I know that I can depend on you. I know you'd give me great advice. I know that you'd tell me if I was doing the right thing. I need your help. I mean, come on, man. That guy's going to go, he's going to go just like this. He's going to go, you're right, Becky. You're right. I'll be there for you. That's what he's going to do if you do it right. You don't ask him for anything. You beg him for everything. Because that's what he is. He told you right up front, I was big in the business. You know that, and you gotta say, look, I know you were big in the business. I would like my shot at being big in the business. And there's only one person that I thought about, and that person was you. I thought about you. I don't want to go after you and try to get you on my team. I'd love to have you on my team, but I'm not going after you to get you on my team. I'm going after you so I can learn from you. I want to know your knowledge. Dude, you're in your 70s. I'm in my 50s. I can learn from you.
Mhm.
Open it up, man. Open it up. He'll cave like a little 3-year-old child. Boom, just like that. Just put the candy out in front of him. That's all. Look at my closest friend is 75 years old. My closest friend is 75 years old. He has been my mentor for 30 years. He fired me 5 times from the same company in 30 years. 5 times I was fired. 5 times he had to get on the phone after he fired me and call me to come back. When he retired from the company, I had retired from the company before he did. He retired 6 months after I did. 6 months after he retired, he called me up on the phone and he said, will you come and be my partner and let's start an internet business? That was in 2005. We opened a company called Local Mobile Social Marketing Experts. In 2008, I hired Jeff Smith to be the CEO of the company, and Don and I both took our retirement, and Jeff ran the company. Don then got a call from somebody from a company called Generis, and Generis was a company that educated Christian churches around the country about how to do proper financing and so forth for adding on gymnasiums and different parts of their business. Don and I stayed very, very close. Okay. We stayed very close together. And I called him up on the phone the other day. No, I got a message from him the other day on Facebook, and it said, it goes, please don't tell me you're doing solar. That's what he said. Please don't tell me you're doing solar. ... LOL. Okay. So I called him the next morning. I said, I started talking to him. Dude, I haven't talked to you in such a long time. What's going on? He said, obviously you're doing better. I said, yeah, I feel a lot better. Can't use my left hand, blah, blah, blah. We went down that short lane. And I didn't say one word about solar. He finally goes, so tell me what you're doing with this solar stuff. I said, do you really want to hear about it? He goes, yep, I sure do. So I told him. 2 days later, I got an electric bill in a house in Venice, California. His daughter, a $2.5 million a year income earner that lives in a $4.5 million home. And I got the electric bill that's $750 a month to look at the bill to do solar for them. A couple of days later, he sent me his solar bill. Today, I get a message from him. Have you gotten me a code number yet? All from just that kind of communication. You know, Don, look, I'm doing it. I didn't want to tell you about it because I didn't want to drag you down another path. I knew that you had just retired, you know, that kind of stuff. You have to look at the people that you're talking to. Becky, especially you. You're the one person out of everybody that I have in the organization right now that I can actually say this to and have other people be listening to it, like Pamela. You're in a position that is a golden position because you do have the right kind of client base that you can go after for both the product and the recruitment. You really do. So if you look at them and don't go thinking like an internet marketer, Don't do that. Look at each person, look at your whole group of people and break them down. If hypothetical, if you have 5,000 people on a list, you want to get that list broken down to the top 1,000. Then when you get the top 1,000, you want to look at that list and break it down to the top 500. Then you get that top 500, break it down to the top 100, break it down to the top 50, the top 25, and the top 10. And that's how you go after those people. And once you have it broken down, once you've looked at it that many times, as many times I just described it, when you're down to the top 10, you'll be able to look at each person, and you and I will be able to have a conversation that totally makes sense about the individual that you're looking to recruit. And you'll automatically have a strategy. I'll help you to develop, and I won't create it. You'll create it. I didn't help you to create the strategy to talk to Keith Brown. I didn't create that strategy. You gave it to me. I just shared with you how I would look at it. And that's all you really want from me, is my perspective on how I look at people based on what people tell me or what the prospect tells me, because I truly do listen to what's going on around me. People don't think I do, but I listen to like you wouldn't believe. I just hear it out. And your list is probably the most important list of anybody that I know right now. Yours and Jim Stevens. And Jim and I never had this conversation. Never. But he knows it. He knows it. Yeah. Because Jim I've been going after for 5 years. I went after this guy for 5 years to get into business with me. I knew him. He's a big network marketer, 130,000 people on his team. Made incredible amounts of money, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis. And I went after him. And when I got him, I couldn't believe he almost said, no, I'm not recruitable. And then before he said I'm not recruitable, he thought about it, and he had something happen. His skin crawled or something. And he said, look, I'll listen. And that's how I got him. He dumped the other company. He was days away from closing a deal where he was going to be a partner in his own network marketing company. And this just happened within the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's only been with me less than a month.
Right.
So it's all about that thing. That's a gift that I have, and I enjoy sharing the gift. I love what I'm doing because I get to, it's a horrible thing to say, but I kind of told Pamela about it not too long ago. I like to practice on all the people that are not the A-class people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll talk to anybody. Because
so do I want to place my energy right now on getting electric bills or getting people to build my team?
Okay, look at it's called,
or one's going to happen with the other, you know.
It will happen together as long as you understand what you're doing and you stick to the plan. The concept is called internal consumption. Everybody that you recruit, you ask them for their electric bill. And the people that you want to recruit direct to you are all A players that you know have electric bills. How simple is that?
Yeah.
Right? You know, it's like, I got you covered. Like Darlene next to Pamela has gone out in the neighborhood already and solicited people in the neighborhood, getting names and numbers and getting ready to go knock on their door to get electric bills. She gets it, you know. She'll go out and make 30 mistakes. She'll make 30 mistakes, and then all of a sudden, boom, it'll hit.
3 will hit home runs.
That's right. Yeah. It'll happen.
Okay.
That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes.
Well, I thank you both for your time today. I really appreciate all the knowledge and how much you're getting me on track. It's really helpful.
Yeah, it's helpful just to keep on learning and taking it all in and taking actions, a messy action and screwing up and coming back and
yep.
Yeah.
I'll have your website. I'll have the website and the data and the login set up for you. It'll at Monday, 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning for you. I'll have it done probably by 10:30. What's your Monday look like?
I'm good on Monday. I leave Wednesday, so I'll be in airports on Wednesday, but I'm good on Monday.
Okay, so maybe we can touch base Monday, 10:30 or 11, something like that.
I have a guy coming to speed up my internet in my camera system in my house. But other than that, on Monday morning, I'm free.
Okay,
Because I'm going to be gone. So, and I tap into here. So I've got to get this, everything functioning here while I'm gone.
does your 23-year-old stay there in the home?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's good. So
Yep.
she's safe and everything there all by herself? Is
Oh,
she
yeah.
alone?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. We
It's
have
kind of a
cameras
safe
and
neighborhood.
everything. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. She's good.
very good.
I
Okay.
thank you. I thank you for
Thank-
everything. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Roger
thank you.
Ramsey.
Okay, David, hang tight because Darlene had some questions. Can we connect with her?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything done today.
Do you have to go to the bathroom or anything like
No,
that?
I already have. I've already
Okay.
done.
All right. And I told her to bring her husband so he can also join along. Okay.
Are they coming over to your house?
No,
Okay.
Darlene's in New York.
Oh, they're gonna do it. Where's he? He's at his house,
Uh-huh.
so they're gonna connect in together.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to get to it. Mm. Mhm. Circle. Copy. Ready. Mhm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So that went to voicemail. Let me try this. I think we might have missed her. Hmm. Okay, so she is not answering. So I mentioned her about the morning, but she probably kind of got her day started, I guess. So I will message you and see if you're up, and if not, I'll just connect with her and kind of.
Well, I'll be probably up by 7 or 8 anyway.
Okay, well, you've got to take care of you because you got to.
Look, I slept. I'm fine.
Okay.
I worked yesterday. I worked all day today. I slept from noon time today till 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh,
from
good.
12.
Good. Okay. All right. In the health side of us is going to take care of you because.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
My deal right now is to be perfectly honest with you, is I'm saying yes to so many people to get things done.
Right.
And I don't really have I haven't put my finger on the right 2 girls that I want to bring over and dedicate my time to them to teach them what I'm doing on a daily basis. And it might take me 30 days more to do it because, to be honest with you, I was going to try to get hold of Cindy Strong because I think that Cindy Strong, I think that I would pass a lot of stuff to her and just pay her to do it. I think she's totally qualified to do what we want her to do. How are you've got people on your Facebook that have answered, that have replied to you, right?
Yes, Melissa, I replied to her. She said, let's connect. That's somebody.
She the one that said you had the one girl in Hawaii that said,
yes, that's the one. Yep.
She's going to do it this coming week, right?
She did, but she hasn't given me a time yet.
Right.
And
she's away. Her son is out doing something, or she's away.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
Yep. But yes, and I'm not sure, but like I said, I would be interested in doing the social media stuff as well because I really would like to learn how, and I've been doing it. It's really just kind of finding out a DMO, and I train people, so I have to work for radiology, but I'm sitting there at my computer, and so that's how I'm able to do stuff of being able to do it. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
And I would love to work with Cindy. So,
that could be, she could be the one probably.
yeah. Yeah, I reached out to her yesterday to see like, hey, because she's a wealth of knowledge. I was so surprised when she left MGL. There must have been some big thing when they went down.
Yeah, she wasn't happy, not at all.
Who I really love is Anne Marie.
Just can't. She's just somebody that I do too, but takes too much. If you're not a woman that's patient with her, then
Right.
she's not going to help out. And I don't want to take advantage of her disability. And I know that it's not take advantage of, it's abusing it to a certain extent, because it's got to be pretty difficult for her to be thinking it through all at the same time. Does she have MS? Is that what the situation is?
She has cerebral palsy.
Oh, cerebral palsy.
She has cerebral palsy, and I get along with her very, very well. And it really does take somebody. I'm the one who helped her craft her message because Bo wanted her to go after the disability market. And I said, I think you should go after the market that says that, let me find your voice. I may not have a voice, but I found mine. And so because of that, you don't have to just go after disability. She found a voice because she found a voice through the computer. She doesn't have to have a voice. And she took that and she ran with it on her target marketing. She stopped doing as much disability. Oh, here comes Darlene. Hello.
And I'm right around the corner.
I'm sorry, I got gunk in there. Can you hear us? Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you kind of broke up a little bit, but I can hear you.
home camera will go back.
You're-
But I saw you. I saw you for a second.
I think you're breaking up. I don't know why. Maybe try to disconnect and reconnect.
Okay,
Depends
hang
on
up,
what
right?
device. No,
I'm
what
on
device
the,
are you on?
I'm on my Apple phone.
Okay.
You're on a
Well,
mobile device.
we can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she's away. She's not at her home.
Darlene, are you at home?
No, I'm running back home. I'm actually right around the corner. I just stopped by to bring my neighbor something for Easter. Oh.
Do you want to connect back in like 15, 20 minutes?
Sure. I won't even be that long. I'm literally around the corner. So whatever works for you guys.
Okay, but let me ask you: are you going to be?
Of course.
Will you be on a computer when you log in?
I can be, or I can be on my tablet if you like.
No, I don't want a tablet. Let me ask you: what kind of a PC do you have? A Mac or a regular PC?
I have a Mac.
No, I don't want to do a Mac. So, but you could log in on your Mac and come into the Google link, into the Google Meet.
Mhm.
That'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be excellent.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Yep.
because I have Google on the laptop.
Okay. So we'll wait here for you.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Just
give me 2
reconnect.
minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Always ask them what kind of device they have. Try to get them to be on a computer. It just saves you a lot of time. You won't have all the chaos.
I have to connect and reconnect 15 times when I'm on the phone with you on this. So are you familiar with TeamViewer?
Very familiar. I used it for years.
Okay.
I love the software. I mean, I can look into it. TeamViewer for
Yeah.
I don't think I have it on this. Have you downloaded it already?
I did. It's all set up, ready to go. It just, you have to download it and then I just give you a code. And I was just curious because it sounds like Macs are definitely AnyDesk is not necessarily Mac super friendly. And I tried calling Apple and they weren't willing to help me. But I have a friend who's very Mac oriented and he said all the settings are correct, but I still couldn't get in. So I joined a couple of groups. And one of, oh my gosh, this throat of mine. One of the girls asked me if I would help lead this group. It's a Christian group of women of entrepreneurs. Have you ever heard of the Christian Women's Entrepreneur?
Yeah, I think I've seen that group out there.
Something whack. They have 2 virtual meetings a week. And they have, I think, in-person meetings like once a month, but 2 virtual meetings. And you can also be put on a directory. And
Wow.
so I'm going to try it and see what I can do with it. This girl that I connected with, she is pretty sure she's a social media person, but she has a lot of people within the real estate. And so I told her, if you can connect me, then maybe set you up as an affiliate and whatever else. So anyway, we're in conversation, but she wasn't ready to start handing that over. I mentioned to her, would she give me her electric bill? And she said that she is about ready to move, but whenever she goes to her new house that she said she just isn't ready to do that. But anyway, it's a group that's about 10,000 plus women. The
Oh,
great thing
wow.
is it happens 2 times a week that you can basically go in there and spotlight your business.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
we've got to put together a spotlight, a
Yes,
15
I was
second
going to ask.
spotlight for you.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that. Yes, I think you have between 1 and 3 minutes to be able to do that.
So we just will they let you do it on a slide presentation? Google Slides?
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
we could do 5 slides. You can get 5 slides
Yep.
done real quickly.
Yep.
And then send everybody to a landing page. Absolutely.
And I really like Dawn's idea around HCAD, but that is more cold.
What's HPAD?
HCAD is Houston or Harris County Appraisal District. And that's where she can go in and look at all the addresses and all of that. But that's definitely more cold market. So I would imagine it will take longer. I don't know. What's your experience with that?
No,
Cold?
no.
No?
I don't know it.
Oh, got it. Yeah, it's where we pay our taxes. I also have a girl that I've been in conversation with, and she wants to schedule a Zoom meeting because she's trying to get me in her business, but I'm trying to flip it around. She is an independent life insurance person. She doesn't mention the company. She said, I'm an independent entrepreneur life insurance. I help people grow and protect their assets, looking for like-minded individuals to collaborate with. So I connected with her and she just said, would you be open for a quick 15-20 minute Zoom chat for next week? And I said, can I bring my virtual assistant with me? And she said, oh, thought for sure. Yes, he can come.
And what is it that okay, yeah, I'll be out. Well, I'll go to that. I would like to listen because I would have questions for that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a girl that I met on Bumble. Are you familiar with Bumble?
No.
So Bumble is a dating, a friends, and a business app here in the States. And it allows you to, somebody looks at your profile, they look at your profile, you look at their profile. If everyone says, yes, we like each other, then you're able to communicate. And so I just go in and drop messages. It's a paid membership, but I joined it like 4 years ago or something. I joined a lifetime membership for like $300, and I've connected with quite a few people on there. So now I don't pay anything. So you told me you had homework, or you told Becky and I homework. So you wanted us to go to Google Slides and do something with.
Yeah, go through the slides and figure out how you want to set up your own slides.
Okay. And the benefit of Google Slides versus like PowerPoint is
You don't have to you can do it on the internet rather than having to use your computer as the server.
oh, got it. Okay. I'm not familiar with Google Slides, but I'll check it out. I'm usually pretty technical savvy. I'm not sure why I am having so many problems with the AnyDesk. I used to work in IT.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why I can't get this to work for me.
TeamViewer?
I had an account and it's trying to search for my account.
I didn't even have to log in. It just said download and I downloaded it.
Yeah, it's trying to get me to actually find my account. An email with the instructions have been sent to reset your password. So we'll go to here and check it out. Password reset. Reset password.
Oh, that's one thing I had for you. Who do you have that can help me make my Facebook banner that looks professional? Mine obviously needs improvement.
I just used, did you like the ones I have for, I'll show you the ones I have for solar.
Okay, and I really like the idea of you changing out the quotes too. I know you mentioned that with Christina. Because I love the positive quotes. So something, but yes.
Okay. When you say changing out the quotes, what do you mean by that? Changing out the quotes?
You looked at Christina's and you said, I really like this, and it'd be really cool if you changed out this like monthly or something like that. Do you remember saying that?
Changed out her
Her the banner, I believe. Yeah.
background, her cover page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one thing that Anne Marie has shown me how to do is to a great thing would be to add a QR code
Yeah.
and put that right on your page. So all they have to do is do the QR code. I am home. How do I connect from here? You should be able. Oh, hold on. She's unsure how to connect on the. I'll send it to her in her Facebook. She probably doesn't have WhatsApp on her computer. Okay. Just put like Facebook Messenger. Okay.
I'll put Team Viewer on later. I don't want to putz around with this.
Okay. And what am I looking at? Your did you do a Facebook?
Oh, I'll put it in the chat right now.
Okay. Oh. There you are.
Hello.
Hello. I figured you probably didn't have WhatsApp on your I didn't have it on my computer either, so.
I actually do have WhatsApp on my computer because some of the when I do the charts, I do all over the world. That's
Got it.
I had to put it on there because I talk to people everywhere, which is kind of cool.
Got
It was interesting.
it. Okay. Were you able to get into your back office?
No. So I'm gonna have to get like some help.
Okay. All right. So we want to start there for sure.
Okay.
And um yeah, we definitely want to start there. And David went ahead and he set up a slide where we can create slides
I saw that.
on the to where that's how you can kind of have conversations with people, because
Okay.
I don't get into the specifics. I tell them like I am not a pro at this. I'm
Mhm.
learning. And um you know, so yes, I don't get into all the specifics there.
Yeah,
I-
no, that's what you told me yesterday, which was extremely helpful.
because if you get in, I think if we get into too much education, even if we were educated, it's not duplicatable. And so everything that we do, we want to have it duplicatable. I mean, I don't know, you can speak on that, David, but that's my thing is I do stuff with radiology, and I tell people, even though I know IT, I don't share that IT, because what about the next person that's coming? They don't know.
Right.
So that's why if we stick to a plan, then I think that we are good.
Yeah, everybody on the same page.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that's what, like yesterday when you said that, it was very helpful. I made a little note for myself, but just to kind of give an answer, but not, you know,
Yeah.
a solid answer, which just I don't know what, and everybody's individual anyway. Everybody needs to be brought in like
Right.
separately. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
I gave you the link to the Facebook in the chat.
I saw that. Thank you.
You're going to help her do the back office. I'll listen.
Yes. Yes.
I'm listening. And
Okay.
I'll only chime in when I think it's appropriate.
Okay.
I'm
Do you
gonna
want to go?
sleep in my chair.
Okay, you can go sleep in your chair. Do you want to go ahead? It's midnight where he's at, or something close to
I'm
that.
sure. I know this. He never sleeps.
Yes. David's amazing. So yes, go ahead and go to your back office. And do you have the link, or do you need the link?
I'm gonna need it again.
Okay, let me give you the link. And
So I downloaded the app for the slides. I downloaded that this morning.
okay, so here's the back office. So go ahead and go there, and you're gonna log in. And I believe yours is the same as a lot of the rest. And that is because I did not know what it was. So if you click on that link, it's going to ask you to sign in. And if you haven't signed in, well, you probably created your own, you created your own, your username and password.
I did.
Okay, so then just go ahead and log in. Let me
Nope.
know when you're logged in.
Wait, where did you send the link?
It's in the chat, in this chat.
Oh, it's in this chat.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at the other thing. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, back office. And so remind me what your husband does again, because I know you mentioned to me yesterday what he did.
He's a steam fitter.
A steam sitter.
A fitter. He puts in fire sprinklers in all the new buildings.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He's been doing that for a long time. Okay.
And do you guys have kids?
Well, I have 3 children, but all our kids are big. We have 2 grandchildren now.
Oh, nice.
So no
And
one is.
How old are your kids?
My oldest, Richie, just turned 36, and my son Michael, who passed, he would have been 35, and my daughter is 31.
Hmm.
My older son has 4 children, and my daughter has 2 boys.
Got it. And how old are the grandkids?
5 and under.
Okay.
So there's,
Yeah, little ones.
yeah. So we have like to get so much stuff done for Easter tomorrow, you know,
Right.
all the kids. I did a lot of it yesterday.
And so while you're getting logged in, I'm just going to ask you some David questions here. And that is, that what's the most amount of money that you've made in any year?
Well, when I was up north, I was doing very well because it was just busier than it is down here now. This keeps saying my email is incorrect.
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
It's just the most that you've ever made.
Probably 140, 150.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not letting me in.
What does it have you for an email?
dbarbaraready@yahoo.com.
Well, you set this up, so
Yeah, I would have. Let's see. Let me just try to change my password and see what it says. Okay, so what's that one? All right. Let's just see.
okay. Okay. And what would you like to make in a month's time?
I mean, I would, I would like to be somewhat comfortable where I'm not living like we're living, where I'm just literally out of my mind every day.
So what does comfortable look like for you? Because that's subjective. That's something
That's
that's
true.
different for each person.
I would be, great. I'd be grateful if it was like an extra, $5,000 or $6,000 a month. I mean, that would be huge.
Okay. And so if you went $5,000 or $6,000 a month,